First time in fourth year, I was excluded fully.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing, right?
Very nice.
Introduce yourself to our subscribers, please.
My name is Ismail. I'm a student in Korea. My major is environmental engineering. I've been living in Korea for about 3 years now.
You're from Kazakhstan, right?
Yeah, I'm from Kazakhstan. I'm half Turkish, half Kazakh.
Okay. So, what was your initial reason for coming to Korea?
The biggest reason was to study.
Mhm.
So I know that since my brothers, my sisters, my siblings were here, I had a quite good idea of the education system
Mhm.
and how good is it.
Mhm.
So my purpose to come to Korea was mostly to study
Okay.
university.
How do you find studying at your university in general?
So my university is UNIS. It stands for Ulsan National Institute of Science and Technology. It is based in Ulsan, and it's a university for engineers and business students mainly. My university, my study life is quite good over there
Mhm.
because it's a smaller city,
Mhm.
and my campus, my university campus is outside the city.
Mhm.
So I live in the campus, I stay in dormitories. I don't have any problem with transportation. I don't have any problems with living since I don't have to go to the realtors, find a house or anything. I just go to my university dormitory office.
That's great.
Things are structures and easy. This one of
Okay, so from what I've heard, it seems like you didn't experience any discrimination because you being foreigner.
discrimination.
Uh-huh.
So I couldn't not say any discrimination because I faced some. It does not have to necessarily be in class.
Mhm.
But for example, this past semester, I had quite a bit issue with the professor.
Mhm.
I had a class and team project that I had to do with some other students. And sometimes it happens with people that they exclude you from the group projects.
Uh-huh.
It does not have to be any reason that you're like quite big challenge in academic manner or anything else. But since you're a foreigner, they don't want to, go through the hassle to divide all the hard work
Mhm.
and try to, do the communication. So
Okay.
sometimes they kind of a little bit exclude you.
Mhm.
But first time in my fourth year, I'm going to graduate this summer.
Mhm.
First time in fourth year, I was excluded fully. So
Okay.
I got the assignment, we discussed the team project, and after some time they stopped contacting me,
Mhm.
and they did the whole assignment by themselves, whole
Wow.
presentation and everything. At the end of the semester, I talked with the professor about the issue.
Mhm.
He told me sometimes, like with people, sometimes it happens. It does not have to be about Korean or foreigner thing, but everyone. Sometimes this kind of things happens,
Mhm.
but I was the only one held responsible for that problem because I talked with the professor. I told him, yeah, sometimes we experience these. I also had a lot of team projects in 4 year long, but this was the first time I was excluding fully.
Mhm.
And when I talked to the professor, he was like, yeah, that's your problem, kind of.
Mhm.
Communication side and everything. I was the
I
only one held responsible. I got an F grade in
Mhm.
that course, unfortunately. Whereas other students, they weren't held responsible. Even though I had an hour-long discussion with my professor,
Mhm.
he was like, yeah, you need to change your attitude.
Mhm.
So, for example, in 4 year long my university life, this was like quite problem that I can call discrimination
Mhm.
because he told me that I misunderstood the situation. He knew those students because they were his interns, and I was like, yeah, okay, I understand. You know these guys, but how am I in fault? Because
Mhm.
if I didn't if I didn't do the communication on my side, they also didn't do it on their side.
Right.
Even though I asked them what can I do, they didn't respond me.
Mhm.
They did the whole project. It's like for me, I had a lot of foreign students in my university, in other universities as well.
Mhm.
They also sometimes mention these kinds of problems.
Mhm.
So you sometimes face discrimination in between students, not with professors.
Right.
Professors are quite professional in those matters.
Mhm.
Whereas in students, sometimes they tend to exclude you. They don't know anything about my academic success
Right.
or anything that I can do, I cannot do. I was also, given the most easiest task that like people didn't want to do. I was quite okay with that. But for example, my friend, my roommate that I've been living with him for the past 2 years, he told me he was also a data science student. He told me that he had a group project where he was given a task to do programming. I know that day we were in our room studying whole day. He did write the code for whole day, and when he sent it at the end of the day, a couple days later, when they were supposed to do the presentation, they sent him the presentation. He was like, "Where is the code I write? This is not my results." And they told him like, "Yeah, we didn't use yours. We just like use ours." He was like, "Why did I spend my time doing a thing that wasn't even you were not going to use it at all? Why?" So after that, he went into a bit of discussion with his friends. At the end, they used this code because it was also not a code he did, but it was also spare. It gave really better results than their friends.
Right.
So he was like, I don't want to use mine because I did it. I want to use it because it gave also alternative results. Why not use mine? So after a little bit of discussion, they had a good result. But sometimes it doesn't happen.